I was going to give a message to a past version of me, I would say it all works out in the end. It all works out in the end. Every single experience, every single thing that you're going through right now, you are going to get to a point where you understand that it was all part of the plan. It was all part of the plan. Every single thing that happens in our lives does not happen by accident. It's so subtle, it's like hard to explain sometimes, but it's like a flower. A flower doesn't struggle to grow, it just grows. We've all heard this a million times, but it's true. It just grows. Okay, when spring comes, the flowers bloom. Like, it just happens. They're not trying. And I think sometimes in life we all try so hard to, I don't know, get that job, get that relationship, get that career, move to that country, travel to that place. It's like a constant battle. But once we realize that we don't have to fight to get the things that we want and that they will come to us, you can just sit back and relax. Like, if someone came up to you today and said, you are going to get every single thing that you've ever wished for, it's just not going to come for another 10 years. You're going to get every single thing you've ever wished for, but you're not going to get it for another 10 years. What would you do with your days? If you knew you were going to get your dream job, you knew you were going to get your dream relationship, you knew you were going to get to travel to every single country on your wish list, you were going to get the house that you wanted, the car that you wanted, the friendships that you want, the relationships that you want, what would you do for those 10 years? Would you be hustling at different jobs, trying to fight your way? You know, would you be saving every penny? I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, sometimes we just try too hard. We just try too hard to be who we already are. And that's something I've been learning. Or rather, I should say, unlearning. I'm learning to be more okay with life as it is right now, and trusting that everything is going to work out in the end, and it always does. I don't know, sometimes I just have so many thoughts in my head and I just want to ramble and get them all out and just share. I think I have accumulated so much wisdom over the years, and I just want to share it with other people, because a lot of the times people say to me, oh, why are you so happy? Like, you're always happy, you're so happy all the time, or, you know, you're so optimistic. And there's a reason for that. It's energetics. Everything you put out is what you get back in. I know we hear all this stuff so much, and in the spiritual community especially, and the manifestation community, it seems like, oh, so I want a car, I can just write down that I want a car, I can imagine myself in that car, and then I get that car. But that's just so superficial. It's so much bigger than that. It's so much bigger than that. It's energy, it's energetics, it's literally living, breathing, doing, acting from a place of inner knowing, of knowing yourself, of knowing what you're capable of knowing what you're worthy of, of knowing what you can receive. If you believe that life is hard, everyone's working against you, you've had to struggle, you will stay in that energy. If you're in a place like that in your life right now, and you're trying to figure out why nothing is working, why nothing is moving, that's the reason. That is the reason. You are still living in the energy of the past versions of you that have already gone through the experience, learned the lesson. And so don't limit yourself, don't hold yourself to a past version of you that no longer exists. You have to step into the new you. It's not just going to hit you in the face. Like, you have to step into the new version of you. I'm trying to think of an example from my own experience. But nothing's coming to mind right now, so that is what it is. But yeah, embody who you are in your truest essence,